Coach Larry Kastl. Coach Kastl retired from coaching this past fall. He was an assistant coach for 40 years, beginning in 1973 at Midland High School, going to Midland Dow, returning to Midland High School, and ending his career in 2014 at Sanford Meridian. He received the MHSFCA Assistant Coach of the Year Award in 1999. He was part of 8 conference championships, qualified for the state playoffs 18 years, won 2 district and regional championships, and was state runner-up in 1993. He coached in 38 of 40 winning seasons. And if anybody can turn this down, it would be appreciated. Coach Kastl's biggest thrill in coaching. While attending a clinic at the Palland Hotel in Grand Rapids, I stepped into the elevator and stood face to face with Duffy Doherty and Bud Wilkinson. My fellow coach who played for Coach Doherty introduced me, and I was so thrilled, all I could do was mumble. What coaching has meant to Coach Kastl. I enjoyed the challenge of coaching my offensive linemen and giving them the tools and techniques to be successful. I always loved how they would improve into a cohesive unit during the course of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest member of the Hall of Fame, Coach Larry Kastl.
Thank you, Jack, and thank you to the association for this wonderful honor. I would like to take a moment to introduce the members of my family who are here with me this evening. My wife, Rhonda, our son, Andy, and his wife, Stacy, our daughter, Abby, and her husband, Mike, and our son, Adam, and his wife, Maggie, who is still at home in Florida with their 4 young boys. In addition, I'd like to acknowledge a few of my grandchildren, Emma, Ava, Maddie, Aubrey, and Nate. I'd also like to introduce my mother, Elaine, my brother, Al, and his wife, Sue, and my mother-in-law, Barb, and my father-in-law, Phil. When I first began coaching back in 1973, I never thought about it possibly ending up here this evening. I was just happy to be doing something that I loved. It certainly would not have been possible without the wonderful young men that I have coached throughout the years. One of the benefits of doing this job is establishing relationships with our players. Many of them have reached out to me since the announcement of this honor, and for that, I am truly grateful. I played for Hall of Fame coach Bob Stoppard at Midland High School, and he must have seen something in me that he liked. He took a chance and hired me back to coach there in 1973. In the years that I worked with Coach Stoppard, he taught me many things. Perhaps the most important one, and the one that I have attempted to share with the young coaches that I've worked with the last few years, is to hire the man and not the knowledge that you perceive him to have. We, the other coaches on the staff, can coach him up. We can teach him whatever it is that we need him to learn. But we cannot fix his personality, no matter how much football he may know. This has always stayed with me. I've also had the privilege of working with Gary Joswiak, Frank Altimore, and Terry Wilczek, all Hall of Fame coaches, as well as many other outstanding men through the years. In addition, I would like to thank Mike Molina, the head football coach at Sanford Meridian, and the players at Meridian for allowing me to work with them. They have given me 2 great years to finish up my coaching career. I've always had fun coaching, and I believe that to be one of the keys of any kind of coaching longevity. The other key, obviously, is family. Most of all, I would like to thank my wife, Rhonda. As all of you know, or if you don't, you soon will, coaching can be very hard in your family. I know that a lot of times Rhonda felt like a single parent, and my children wanted to know who that strange man was coming home late at night. They are all married now, and along with their wonderful spouses, have made Rhonda and I the proud grandparents of 10. My wife has always told me that she was a better judge of talent than I was. I could never admit that for fear that my head coaches would find out and get rid of me. Now, I don't have to worry about that anymore. So Rhonda, you were correct. In conclusion, I would like to thank my mother Elaine and my late father Art for their support through the years. My dad always used to jokingly call me lucky. Well, Dad, I sure feel lucky tonight. Thank you.